Hey guys, this is AI Gaming 1776, and we are looking at Wolfenstein: The New Order. VSync is off. By the way, we're using a GTX 745. VSync is off, and the preset right now for graphics quality is high, but we're going to be changing that, okay? Now, I'm doing this video very differently than how I normally do my videos. Normally, I figure out the best settings for a game, however long that takes. It usually takes a long time. And then I go to a certain spot in the game and then I record it from there. Now the thing is Steam's been having their summer sale, and I've posted probably 20 or 25 GTX 745 videos this week, but the summer sale ends in a day or two and there's games I haven't gotten to. So you guys are going to get to watch my benchmarking process live. It's going to be a little bit messy, but this is the fastest way I can get these videos up. And if you are trying to watch the video right now, like this weekend, chances are you have a GTX 745 and you're curious as to how well your graphics card can handle the game. So here we are with VSync off. I'm not sure where I'm going, to be honest with you. I've actually almost beaten this level. I had to restart the level. I actually recorded a video trying to show you guys this, and then I got lost in the level, and then I didn't know where I was going. Oh, look, I go down here. All right. And I didn't know where I was going in that video, and then I was lost, and I didn't want you guys to have to watch me while I was lost, so I redid it. All right. This is the redoing that you're watching right now. Okay, here we go. So graphics preset is high, VSync is off. To be honest with you, it's playing, but the low preset, I kid you not, the low preset is actually pretty good. So go to advanced. That's high. Low gives you 60 frames per second, and it does not look like crap. It feels good, and it does not look bad. See, this is low. Look at this. Here we are at 60 frames per second. It's dipping here and there, but it does not look like crap. It's actually very playable. Very playable. There's a lot of games on low that look like crap. This is not one of them. Okay. Now, I don't have the sound on for me. If I did... Oh, yeah, I got to use a grenade. If I did have the sound on, I'd have to use headphones and stuff, and I'm trying to crank these videos out as fast as I can. So, I cannot hear anything. So when the game is telling me what to do, I'm not hearing it. So if I look like I'm stupid, it's because I cannot hear the game. Alright, I don't like this. I remember... This was stupid. I have to shoot this guy through the slit, and I remember thinking it controlled stupidly. Because I think I gotta use the lean... Yeah, I gotta crouch, use the lean button. There we go. There we go. Now, this doesn't look too bad. Now, I'm going to change different graphics settings as I go. I'm going to have VSync on and off as I go. Yeah, this is the submachine gun. And when you walk over enemies in this game, you have to pick the ammo up with the X button. You can't just get the ammo. Can I lean? I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. Normally, I know what I'm doing when I make these videos, I promise. This time, kind of winging it. Alright. So low is pretty cool, but let's try medium for the preset. I normally, when I do videos, I don't just do presets. Like, I do all of the different options there are, and I show you guys the best ones. And I'm still going to try that. But right now, I'm trying to be expedient. So medium's still pretty cool. There we go. Got an assault rifle. Medium's still pretty cool. It's like it doesn't feel like crap, and we're still around 60 frames per second. Let's go back to a submachine gun. The handling of the weapons in this game rivals Call of Duty. Now, for me, that's a compliment. Now, a lot of people, they like to make fun of Call of Duty. They like to make fun of Call of Duty players, but the thing is, Call of Duty has good shooting mechanics. Alright, it's not the top selling game or one of the top selling games every year for no reason. You know, Activision's not a charity case that people give money to because they're bored. A lot of people like the way the games handle. They have good mechanics. So this game feels pretty good. This game rivals Call of Duty was the point that I was trying to make. And the graphics are actually fairly impressive. We're in 1080p. And see, this happened in the last video I made. Like, I end up going, I make a wrong turn. There's no mini map on here. I know a lot of people think like, oh, this is so much better because there's no mini map. You know what? Put a mini map on here. Give people the option to turn it off if they're too cool for a mini map. But give me a mini map because it's easier to make this video if I have a mini map than it is to try to figure out where I'm going and talk to you and benchmark and see how the graphics are doing. Oh, there's a guy in here. So we're at 40 frames per second. Now we're at 38. It doesn't look good. All right. So this is a trick with graphics cards, guys. If you choose settings that are too high for your graphics card might actually run the game. Like, we're getting more than 30 frames per second. We're getting in the high 30s, low 40s, right? But it doesn't look good. Yeah, I thought, in my opinion, from what I'm looking at, medium actually looked better. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to advanced. We're going to go to medium. But then what can we change? All of this stuff, like id Software, like chose, or whoever it was that was responsible for this, named everything stupid things. They didn't name it like texture quality and lighting and all that. They named it stupid stuff. So what the hell is additional quality settings? I don't even know. Let's just make them ultra because I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what that is. I assume this has something to do with texture quality. That max PPF. Okay, so look, we're getting 50 frames per second. And I have no idea what those settings were supposed to do. Let's turn on VSync. Yeah, this game, between them naming the graphic stuff weird things and there being no mini-map, this is a little bit difficult for me to live benchmark, and I apologize. But I am trying to get these videos up before the Steam sale is over, because you probably, if you're watching this weekend, you probably want to know, like, how is this game going to look on your 745? And I'm trying to show you. So I've already been here, obviously. This doesn't necessarily look too much better than the low preset. I mean, there's more detail, sure, but the low preset was like surprisingly good. So if you want the short answer, the game is playable. All right, the game is playable, or the GTX 745. Now I got even further than this, but I've not beaten the first chapter. I don't know if there's some super crazy stuff later on in the game that's like way too graphically intense. But look, this is pretty intense. Look at this. And the lighting is good, and like the quality of the feel is good. Everything is good. All right. I don't know if quality of feel is like a real sentence. I apologize for that. Okay. Like, everything feels good now. So even if it was crazier, I could turn it to low from here. Like, even if the graphics did get crazier. So I'm going to go out on a limb here. And from what I can tell, it's playable. Oh, are you kidding me? The gunplay is like really nice, which is good because if you watch YouTube videos for this game, a lot of the game is like corridor shooter stuff. And I'm not into corridor shooters at all. I bought this game because it was on sale and I was curious about it, and a lot of people say it's a good game. But I went into it thinking I wasn't going to like it. I was like, oh, it's a stupid corridor shooter. Well, it's a corridor shooter that feels really good. So, and the lighting is nice. This doesn't look too bad, but what can we do? Yes, I have the difficulty on low. because I'm doing a benchmarking video. I'm not trying to challenge myself. Okay, so that's on max. Let's put that down. Put this, whoa, put that up. Put that, yeah, put that up. Oh, maybe that'll help. No. Alright. I wanted that VT cache size to go away, because isn't this... Oh, maybe cache size, maybe the cache size should actually be higher for better graphics. See, I was thinking that, okay, like there's some games where you don't want it to stream the textures in, if that makes sense, because you'll noticeably see them pop in. Okay, let me tell you how I would normally make my videos, guys. Normally, I would probably spend a good 10 to 30 minutes figuring out what the hell these graphics even mean. You know, the cache size and all that. I would know that before I make the video. But like I said, I'm making this video live, so you're kind of getting a bumpy ride here. But you are seeing, oh yeah, that slowed the frame rate down. You are seeing how the game works though, with all these different settings. See, and you have to go down to apply every time, which is stupid. Yeah, okay, I think VSync is off. I told it to go off. And we're getting 25 frames per second, but I've also, this is kind of like ultra settings. I'm not seeing a benefit to anything over low, if I'm honest with you. Like, low did not look bad. Alright, low didn't look bad. Low controlled really well. This is not controlling really well. This is going into very low frame rates. Well, I say very low, but you know, like 25 is pretty low compared to the 60 we were getting. I'm getting screen tearing. Oh, because I turned off VSync, that's right. See, you have to press X to pick up your ammo, or if you're using a keyboard, you press whatever button does that. I assume R, I don't even know. Okay, so let's go back to low. I apologize if you find this format of this video to be annoying. Believe it or not, it's kind of challenging for me to make. See, what I would like is everything looks good enough to play the game on low, but what I would like is if I could make my weapon look better, right? So everything else can be low, but make the weapon model ultra. No. Yes. Okay, let's try this. So everything is on low. Wait a minute. Go back to custom low, right? Interesting. Okay. Follow me here for a second. Graphics quality low. Let me apply that. And then I just wanted to increase the cache size, but it changed other things, I think. Oh no, because low has depth of field. Depth of field is always on. You can't disable that. So did it? Okay, it did not. Changing cache size did not change other things. See, again, normally I would have all this figured out before I make the video. Now, I have played the game. Alright? I've played the game, and this isn't the first time I've played it, but I am trying to figure out these graphics options. My gun model still does not look the way I want it to. So now what can I do? There we go. See that VT compress? I had that confused with VT cache size earlier. That's why I thought I wanted VT cache size to be low, because I had it confused with VT compress. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. I still don't like the gun model. I'm just, for my personal preference. Okay, so overall, the low preset is completely cool. Alright? It looks good enough. I don't hate it. It plays very fluidly. I just want my gun to look better. Maybe it's under additional quality settings. Let's try that. No. See, the gun is not as shiny as it normally is when I play the game. I like my gun to be shiny. I like my gun to have nice geometry. Oop. So what could it be? Maybe the reflections, maybe this, the max PPF. I know the gun models normally look better than this, but now I'm lowering the frame rate and I'm not getting anything to show for it. Alright, so let's just play. We're at 40 frames, 35. The enemy models look better with these changes that I've made. When it's on low, the enemy models don't, I mean, they don't look bad, but they don't look great either. Let's take these guys, let's take all these guys out, and then we'll look at their corpses. Because that's not macabre, right? That's not weird. Okay, so it feels like it's playing all right, even though the frame rate is going anywhere between 30 and 50 FPS. Yeah, it feels all right. This might be a compromise, okay? You got some things turned up, some things turned down. It still feels okay. We're using, I think VSync is off. So there's a little bit of screen tearing. There's not a lot. Some games have more screen tearing than others when it comes to VSync being off. Now, I know some people love VSync. Some people hate VSync. Actually, most people say they hate it on the internet, but I don't mind it. This looks good. Okay, so the character model here looks good. It's not the best thing ever, but it does not even remotely look bad. See, there was a corpse here. I killed that commander, and now he's gone. Alright, so moving on. These graphics here might be the compromise, okay? The game looks decent. Game looks decent here. Like this, the game looks decent, and it still handles well. I'm going to try it up. No, I already did up. No, I did not. That was the lowest. I'm going to up the shadow resolution and see what happens. Usually shadows in games like really, really hurt frame rate. Okay, the environment looks better now that I up the shadows. But I see more screen tearing. Let's do VSync. I like VSync, just so you guys know. With this graphics card, I have to turn VSync off a lot of the time if I want games to have higher quality, because obviously this graphics card doesn't punch very hard. Here, I'm just going to be loud and proud. I'm not going to be stealthy. Yeah, the mechanics of this game are so good. The iron sights are good too. Now, when you look through the iron sight, it doesn't give you like a lot of a sight picture, so you would think it wouldn't be that accurate, but it is. Now, again, I'm probably showing that I'm a noob because there's not a lot of recoil on the guns. Oops. There's not a lot of recoil. See, people do that, right? They're like, oh, I don't like this game. There's not enough recoil on the guns. I want to feel like I'm fighting a horse when I shoot my gun. I'm not like that, guys. I want to have fun, right? I play games to have fun. I don't play games, I don't know how to word it, but I want to have fun, all right? Now, if there was more recoil, I'd probably be just fine with it, but I don't need there to be a ton of recoil. See, I put the bomb on the door last time. This time I would go in through a sewer. I don't want to go in a sewer. I'm going to put it on the door again. That's what I've decided. Sewer levels almost never look good, and we're trying to figure out graphics. So, look at that. 30 frames per second, but... Oh, wait a minute. Can I have bullets? Sorry. Alright, see, this doesn't look too bad. The lighting's pretty good. Yeah, so the settings that I keep showing you guys, this is probably the best compromise. This still feels good. I still feel like I have control. I can still aim. Alright, I need to regenerate my... Oh, I'm at 99. Yeah, the health is different in this game. So, I don't know if it always regenerates or not. This is probably like a bad tactic. But I'm trying out the lean feature. Alright, my health went down. Let's see if my health regenerates. Yeah, I do see the health pack there, but I'm going to see... It regenerated to 80. Yeah, it might not regenerate to 100. I don't know the rules on health regeneration in this game. And then you can flank this guy, I think going this way. Remember, I'm trying to talk, benchmark graphics, deduce how the game feels and plays, and I don't have the sound on. Wow, I could tell it jumped up to 60 frames per second for like a small brief moment. Alright, so this gun has a lot of ammo. Now, I restarted this level, but I had a ton of submachine gun ammo on my other save file, and yet I have no submachine gun ammo now. That's weird. No one's dropping the submachine gun ammo. Whoa. See, like, when I got shot, I didn't know I was shot until... Look at all this. Let's throw a grenade in there. Look at all this chaos. Oh, look, you can shoot some of the concrete away. That's pretty cool. We'll do that in a minute. I like that you can just run up and knife the guys. I like that. Alright, so see this? You can shoot at the concrete. Let's see if I got any... Nope, no submachine gun ammo. That's crazy. So in this game, something that's kind of nice, if you have your submachine gun ammo, it actually does make a difference to use the submachine gun in tight quarters and then use the assault rifle at range. So let's shoot away some concrete. See? You can shoot that. Can you shoot that away? No, only the pillars. Well, that's a little disappointing. Because that's so cool. Look, you can see the rebar, but you can only do the pillars. The screen is VSync on or off. VSync is on, but it's still screen tearing. That's definitely screen tearing with VSync on. Again, probably because we're pushing it. Alright, I know there's more enemies nearby, so let's go back to low. See if we get... Look, VSync is on. Let's see if we get screen tearing. Put this on low. Remember, these settings here are a good compromise. Now, you play with it however you want. Normally... Okay, if I make... This video has been recording for 23 minutes. This whole video is probably going to be about 25, maybe a little less than 30 minutes long, okay? Normally... So I got to take the time to make the video, but I've normally already spent at least 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out the graphics settings before I even start recording. I have not played this game on a GTX 745 before today. That's why I'm taking you along for the ride. Because otherwise it would have been at least... You know what? This video right here is 24 minutes now. And I had another video that I got like 10 minutes into, and then I quit because I was lost in the level. I didn't know where to go. And I couldn't figure it out while I recorded and talked to you guys. That's what it came down to. I couldn't do the multitasking. My brain was not powerful enough to do that. So... Anyway, let's see how this does. See, it doesn't look like crap on low, and it feels like you move faster. I mean, it could be placebo, it could be all in my head, but it feels like even the basic movement, yeah, that's faster. That is faster. It has to be. It could be in my head, but I think it's moving faster on low. So the game is playable on low, all right? Although, yeah, this is what I ran into earlier. I say it's playable on low, but because you're in this, you know, like drab gray interior and you're shooting at like kind of gray black enemies, it's actually kind of difficult to make the enemies out on low. Yeah. So what can we do about that? Again, turn that off, turn that up, turn that up. That's probably not going to give me a great... Yeah, this is going slower now. But it's way easier to make stuff out. Way easier. It's playable on low. It's a little bit annoying to find the enemies because they blend in with their environment. It's a little bit annoying to find the enemies on low, but it is playable. And even with the little bit of stuff that I just turned on, the game looks much better. Just turning on those few things just now. This is a compromise. That's what it's going to come down to. The settings that I showed you while I was talking there at the 24-minute mark, those settings are probably going to be your best compromise for quality and performance. But this game feels faster to me when I have stuff turned down. And like I said, it could all be in my head. There's a secret in here, by the way. So when you go in here and there's all this radio stuff on your left, that wall opens up if you do the switches in the right order. If you don't want me to spoil it for you, you can, you know, it's only 3 switches. You can figure it out. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You got to do those in the right order. Look, we're getting screen tearing even with VSync on. And I don't know why I don't have submachine gun ammo. I got 20 rounds of it. I had a ton of it earlier. So that makes me wonder if there are dynamic weapon drops, or maybe I found an ammo bag earlier when I was like actually going through the level looking for stuff. Maybe, oh man, my health is low. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, hip firing is pretty damn accurate in this game. Yeah, the feeling on this is really nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to die. I'm going to go in here like Rambo, and if I die, that'll be the end of the video. Alright, so this has been AI Gaming 1776. The game is playable on a GTX 745. People have said that this game is like really difficult to run. I don't know. I have a Core i7. I have a 4790 processor. Maybe this game uses the CPU. I don't know. But on the GTX 745, this is playing just fine. You can see this. These are not bad graphics. So thanks for watching, guys. The 24-minute mark is where like the good compromise was. This was a quick one I slapped together. Again, AI Gaming 1776. Thanks for watching. Please like the videos and subscribe and watch them. YouTube pays attention to all that, right? YouTube pays attention to, did the people like the video? Did they comment on the video? Did they watch the whole thing? Right? Like, YouTube tracks all of that. And I'm not trying to break any rules or anything, but I'm just saying, like, YouTube cares about that stuff, so then I care about it, but then I also appreciate that you watch the videos, period. I like helping people, all right? And the GTX 745, it's not a Titan X. It's not, I can't even think of an AMD card right now. It's not like an R9 295 X2. It is... The 745 is just a humble little graphics card. There's not a lot of videos for it. And I know that these videos help you guys out, and I like helping you out. So thanks for the love. Thanks for watching. This has been AI Gaming 1776, and I have more videos to do. So I'm going to stop recording this. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and then I'm going to record more videos. All right, thanks.